Ready to get us started, the Aussie punter and kickoff man, Michael Dixon. And off we go from Seattle. Fielded in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Carry now for Dalvin Cook. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Cook, the ball carrier.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Cook. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Newton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
First down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Check, 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 check. 36, 36. Switch.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
On the play. 2nd and 10. At the 42-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time now with James White. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. Now it's Newton. This is White on the screen. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. He's got Burton here, and now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now. 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Metcalf. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They hand off to their big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And that's good for a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Wilson throwing quickly out to Lockett. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On the toss, it's Dorsett. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. On 2nd and 15 now. Wilson looking left side. That's caught by Moore.
Wilson's pass.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. For 21 yards away. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Didn't have anything downfield, swung it out to the flat. He did the rest.
Such a staple of so many offenses we see now. You know, in our discussions with offense coordinators, how many times do they tell us, hey, this offense is designed for either a touchdown or a check down. We saw the check down on that play, and boy, was it successful.
Saw a touchdown, too. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be fielded inside the 5. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Off play action. Newton. He's going to air one out. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A throw complete to Dorsett. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. And this is caught at the 8. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now, he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
At the
Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 2, Newton. He hits White, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
13 yards. First down, Patriots.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. They run the draw play. This is White. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up second.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Newton. This one into the hands of Burton. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This is caught. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Stidham from the shotgun. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Damian Harris there to make the grab. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. That's caught by Hollister. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter is a good running back dive play.
He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this all the way down to the Patriots 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
This time, Wilson will throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this throw will be intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pats at the line ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
N'Keal Harry was the intended target. And now it's second down. From the gun, it's Stidham. And that's complete to the tight end, Devin Asiasi. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 1st and 10, it's Stidham. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again here, Stidham. Catch is made by Harry. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Patriots.
They go play action now. Stidham. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, they run with Michel. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Sony Michel on the carry.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
He'll find his tight end here, Asiasi. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Out of the gun, Stidham. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and they are going to set up sharp at the 40-yard line.
The Seahawks take
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon, so that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips, and this one winds up getting intercepted.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. Brought down here at the 3-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Shy of the goal line. A 2-yard gain. It's now 4th and goal.
And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Patriots get the football back. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Play action. It's Stidham looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Stidham's pass. Intercepted. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try to get this offense going with Michel. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And it's Michel once again. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Off the play fake, here's Stidham. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
4th down. Here's Stidham. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Seahawks.
So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
And that's good for a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. 11 yards there, 1st down.
And that's good for a Seahawks. 1st and 10 at the 30.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Tyler Lockett. 34 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
That's the score. Seahawks 21. Patriots 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple.
It's 2nd and 8. At the
2nd down, Stidham to throw. Open man is Asiasi, the tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
A gain of 12.
They go play action with Stidham. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Damian Harris, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Stidham going back to the air. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 16 yards, a 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards.
Stidham will throw again. And that'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Stidham 1st down in the red zone. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Flush to his right. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. The tight end, Dalton Keene, the target. But now it's 3rd and goal. Again, Stidham. Eluding the pressure right. He may try hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
They're running it. It's Michel, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run on 4th and goal from the 4 is stopped short, and the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now their defense came through with the goal line stand, got them the ball back. See what they can do about putting a drive together. He's got a man, complete. And they finally get him down as he takes it up to the 44. It's a big play there for Seattle. 43 yards. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to go up top again. And that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
Here we go. Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Go, go, go.
He's going to look deep for more. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now an option play on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. On 3rd down, they're going to go with the option. A quick toss out right. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Philip Dorsett ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pats at the line ready to go. And this showing really not a good one on either side of the ball, but still 3 more preseason games to follow and a lot to play for here for the guys on the field now as they're hoping to secure that roster spot. Now Stidham off play action. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the 46-yard line.
A 41-yard gain.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, it's Stidham. And that one complete to Keene, the tight end. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
2nd and 8 at the Seahawks 34-yard line.
There's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Patriots.
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Following the penalty, Michel. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Give him a couple on the run there. It'll be 2nd and 13.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 13 at the 28-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stidham. He'll get this underneath to Michel.
Stidham's.
It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
A gain of 14.
On the ground, Michel. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd.
Stidham from the shotgun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
New England on 3rd down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Stidham to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Stidham going for it on 4th. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They got 29 yards that time. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's caught by Hollister. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 49-yard line.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
For a Seattle Seahawks.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Hey, alert 48. Look, hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Hawk 70. Switch gears.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
A pass underneath for Carson.
And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. On play action, they'll throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. So the victory here for Seattle. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half.